This is the blast gauge. It measures what you are exposed to during a blast, such as from an IED, RPG, grenade, or mortar fire. This easy-to-use, lightweight, weatherproof device attaches to your personal protective equipment and will measure, store, and analyze blast pressure and acceleration, providing immediate feedback on recorded blast exposure. Follow these basic steps to help identify events that increase your risk for unseen, hard-to-diagnose injuries, such as mild traumatic brain injury. Step 1. Setup. The blast gauge is shipped in the off state. Your unit has been provided software to set up the gauges prior to use. Typically, designated personnel will set up gauges in one of two modes. On places the device into active mode for immediate use. Hibernate mode places the device into a low power state for later activation. Hibernated gauges are activated by simply holding down the recessed button until the green light turns on. Step 2. Mounting. Lights up, dome down. To ensure proper coverage, blast gauges should be mounted in 3 locations: the back of your helmet, your non-firing shoulder, and on your chest, opposite your non-firing shoulder. Attach them lights up, dome down. Gauges on your helmet should be attached to the nape strap. The gauge mounts to any PALS webbing with the standard cord. Attach the shoulder gauge so it does not interfere with other gear, either on the plate carrier or on the DAPS or shirt sleeve using the optional Velcro patch. The Velcro patch also allows the device to be mounted to any flat surface, including rigid helmets and vehicles. Attach the Velcro patch and attach the device to the webbing. Remember, attach all devices lights up, dome down. Step 3. Pre-combat inspection. Green to go. Your blast gauge battery lasts up to 60 days depending on operational tempo. If you have a high tempo, your battery may not last this long. A low battery can only be determined by pressing the recessed button. If all lights are flashing or no lights come on, it indicates your battery is low. Notify your command to recover and replace all 3 of your devices. If you want to ensure the gauges will work when you get hit, you must check each of your blast gauges before every operation. Checking is quick and simple. Just press the recess button and confirm a steady green light on all 3 of your blast gauges before stepping outside the wire. Remember, the light must be green to go. Step 4. Post-combat check. Mild blast exposures often go undetected. It is important to identify individuals with minor injuries to avoid further complications. A post-combat check of your blast gauges can help your command identify those at risk of minor injury. Push the recessed button to verify the status of each of your devices. A steady green light indicates no blast event detected. A flashing yellow light indicates a blast event has been significant enough to register. See a medic immediately, regardless of how you feel. A flashing red light indicates a severe blast event has been detected. See a medic immediately, regardless of how you feel. No sensor is perfect. If you or your medic suspect an injury, always follow the medical assessment protocols. Let's review. Step 1. Setup. Every blast gauge must be initiated prior to use. Step 2. Mount 3 gauges, lights up, dome down, to your PPE. Step 3. Pre-combat inspection. Green to go. Before stepping outside the wire, confirm your blast gauge is operational by pushing the recess status button and confirming a steady green light. Step 4. Post-combat check. A flashing yellow or red light means you must see a medic immediately, regardless of how you feel. Recover and replace blast gauges in sets of 3. If you need to replace one, replace them all.